Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, welcome back to Valley East, USA. Alright, we got a couple things going on today. If you recall in the previous episode, I asked you guys about Field 8 and what we should do with it. Many people suggested that we make silage out of it. The one problem with making silage is the fact that if we do that, we have to fire up the BGA. Because I have the BGA extension installed, and if I want to do that, I'll have to pay $270,000, which I don't have at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to rent a rake, and I guess a tedder as well, technically, and we're going to deal with that hayfield right there. Try and keep it prim and proper. And what we'll do is we'll rake it and we'll bale it and then we'll sell it to the high school because they accept hay. So remember, the straw was worth $70 a bale. The hay should be worth a bit more. I don't think it really makes a difference per se. We're going to find out in a second. Let's go to the shop, which is over here. And we'll pick up a rake. Let's just turn the tractor off. Go to the shop. Now, we could use... That's the smallest one we have. Do I have anything in my... No. That for 8,000. I think that goes in the front, or does it go in the back? I don't remember. Goes to show you how often I've used it. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we will... Where is it? We'll rent this guy right here. We'll rent it for just an hour. $75. And we'll grab that. And actually what we could do is we'll bring it back to the farm with this guy. But we don't need to use this tractor specifically to actually rake, which is pretty cool because we can use the John Deere, and that will free up this guy to actually do the baling, which works out perfectly. So let's grab this. What we'll do is we'll bale it wet because... we'll bale it wet because then we can, then the high school can use it for silage. They might do the wrapping themselves. Yes, that is what's going to happen. Alright, let's take this back to the farm. I'll meet you back there. After looking at the field, it looks like probably a good little mow probably wouldn't hurt so much. So here's what we have here when it's mown, and here's where it's not mown. So it's actually fully grown again. So I think grass in this with the, unless you have the great growth manager, I think it is, it takes like, a day to grow back. So basically what I'm just doing right now, it's got the Mass Ferguson. He's currently just mowing the field, as you can see, and he's just going to finish up. Shouldn't take too long, and once that's done, we'll get started with the baling. Looks pretty cool, actually. If we can follow along, it's like one of those action cams. Like in racing or something like that. Yeah, so anyways, we'll let that guy finish that up. He doesn't have too much to do. It's a small field, luckily, so while that's doing that, let's go check on the field. I don't know why, but this little section right here isn't grown as fast as that section over there. Go figure, eh? But this is ready to be made into silage, but of course we don't have the capability of doing that without renting some stuff. And that just creates some other problems. It's too bad, though, we don't have a... I guess the other option we could do in some point in the future is... Where is it here? Is with... harvesters? Yeah, I guess technically it would be a harvester. But using like a header like this, for example, and then just make the grass straight into chaff. That's a possibility. We could use these, actually. These are pretty cheap. That one, I think, cuts it. But that's for like a Russian-styled vehicle, so not as cool. in this context. Anyways, I will be back once that Mass Ferguson is all said and done. Alright, so this guy finished up here now. As you can see, it's just done all the mowing. And I got the John Deere. He's currently just raking it all up for us as we speak. Let's put these mowers away. Start with the rear mower. Doesn't really matter which one you start with, if I'm honest, but it's the one we have selected at the moment, so. There we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. No, it's okay, it'll stay like that. Alright, let's put the front mower away. Put it beside this for the time being. Perfect, and let's grab the baler, which is also over here. I have a feeling we're gonna have to straighten it out a little bit. And perfect. Oh, apparently we have almost one bale ready to go. Straw bale, mind you, but a bale nonetheless. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So let's go ahead and unfold this guy. And what we'll do is we'll wait for the John Deere to finish up, or else I think our bales are going to get in the way. So we'll see. That should be out of the way-ish. Yes, as you can see, it's nice. Got a big, huge windrow right here, and that's primarily because it's like, technically it's like two mows we've done right here and dropped it down. So what we'll do is we'll give it a little bit of time, let that guy finish up, and we'll come back and we will bale some hay. Alright, looks like the John Deere's on his last couple passes there. I think he's just doing the headlands, I want to say. Let's get this guy fired up here then. There we go. It's so funny. Look, it's quiet in here, and then all of a sudden, it gets loud. One of those strange things, I guess. Anyways, let's take a little turn around here. Gotta love U-turns. Perfect. And yep, there you go. It's done 2 headlands now. It's finishing up. See, that's why I get course play to do windrowing, because look how beautiful that looks there. I would never be able to do it that well. Anyways, let's turn the baler on, lower it down, and have at her. So remember, because I have one of the scripts that adds the capability of baling wet grass without tedding it, that's why I'm able to do this. That mod I think is from Farmsim May website, I want to say. I'd honestly have to double check, but last to my look, that's where it was from, so it works out fairly well for situations like this. Actually, what we should do real quick, one of the nice little capabilities of this is we can check to see what the price of this is going to be. $871. Awesome. This is going to make us a good chunk of change. Because the problem we were running into before was the fact that we don't have very much money. Well, we have a little bit of money now, but that's going to go away awfully quickly. I'm fairly certain of that, so being able to bale this up like this and make a little bit of money off this is going to be nice. And we do have the auto stacker already now as well, so that's the other reason why I figured this would actually be a bit more efficient route, rather than renting a silage machine. Is what I'm thinking of. A forager. There we go. Oh goodness, I was like, my brain just shut off there for a second. So this will make us a little bit of extra money as well. And I don't know if the price fluctuates actually at all when it comes to hay or straw, anything like that. Something's going on with those bales though. Look at that, they're just like flying off the back there. Alright, we'll let that John Deere just sit there for the time being. And we'll get this headland right here that he did. We'll get the rest of it when he's done, or when I move him out of the way, I guess. So, one of the nice things about the square balers, you can just keep going. Actually, with the new, now that I think about it, with the new Crone baler. You can technically just keep baling, I believe. You just automatically, it automatically just pops the bale out when it's done. Which is pretty cool when you think about it. I don't know, apparently it doesn't work with courseplay. Farmer Beavis and I were talking on Twitter there the other day, and he was saying that it doesn't work properly with courseplay, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm not surprised, considering, because it's how in depth it is. It's not just like a simple. It's not just a simple machine. It's a bit more involved than that. So it kind of makes sense. So that's what I'm going for, at least. I don't know how many bales we're gonna get out of this. That should be interesting to see. We'll probably get maybe, I don't know, maybe 40 bales. That's probably pushing it a little bit. I love those bales just flying around like that. Alright, let's make sure we get all this headland here. Nice. Yeah, how many have we done so far? This is going to make me curious now. 15 so far. Oh, that's possible. We could get 50. Somewhere in that area, at least. Remember this. I don't know if this is considered a double yield or not. It might be. I don't know for certain. It'd be nice if this little display right here actually showed the fill level of the baler, but there used to be, for 2013, there used to be a pretty cool little feature that would show you, it's like a little screen that comes up and shows you what's actually on the baler, or what's in the baler, whether your tailgate was open, or the gate was open or not. It was pretty cool, actually. But I think there are some mods that have that now, but there aren't many that have that. So I'd honestly have to take a look to see what's what, because there aren't, because not every mod has it. It'd be cool, but I know the old John Deere, I think it's 864 or 8, I think it's an 864 or 835, whatever it was. Premium was probably one of the first mods, I think, to have that capability, and it was so cool. I just loved watching that thing. And the nice fact is that you could actually adjust the size of the bales too, which was really cool. So it was one of their little neat features about it. At least I thought it was a neat feature. And you can do that with the Krone as well. I don't know if... I wonder what the reason behind that was, or why they decided to do that. I'd be curious to find out, actually. To see what the reasoning behind making it adjustable. Anyways, I'll be back when this field's almost done. Just finishing up the last 2 windrows here, and looks like we actually did fairly well for ourselves. I don't know how many bales in total yet, but it looks like we did fairly well. So remember, each one of these bales is worth $871, so it's going to be a nice little influx of cash, which is going to be good. Not a huge one, but moderate or low, I don't know. However you want to describe it, basically. So yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be cool to see. It'll be cool to see how it all works out, actually. So I haven't sold hay in a crazy long time in Farm Sim, so this will be the first time in, I don't know how long now. Alright, last windrow right here. Yeah, it's been in quite a long time since I don't know, I think about that now. Technically you could potentially wrap these bales and turn them into silage. The problem you would have with that is you'd have to sell them, and again, we run into the same situation with selling them to BGA. As far as I'm aware, I don't know. Alright, last little bit. So what I'll do is, let's bring up the information again, and we'll hop into the John Deere. Just get him out of the way there. There we go. And let's hop back into this guy. Finish up this little bit here, and what we'll do is we'll grab that little section we missed over by the John Deere. And maybe we'll have enough for one last bale. We'll see. Alright, here we go. I don't think we will, but no. That's it. That's all she wrote. Alright, unload the baler. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Lift the pickup. Close the baler. Nice. So, tally is 49 bales. Oh, that was pretty good guess. 49 bales. I was guessing 50 because I was basing it off this field right in front of us, field 10, when we had the straw in there. So that's what I was basing it off, at least. All right, let's park this up, and what I'll do is I'll grab the auto stacker, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so I got the auto stacker now, just collecting the first few bales that are in the way, basically. There we go. And let's see if we can't. There we go. Grab that one, and this one as well, once the stacker is ready. Perfect. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll grab a couple of these bales, we'll sell a load and see how much we make, and then we'll go from there. It's funny, you can really tell which bales came out the wrong way, because look at that. You really didn't do a very good job of dropping them exactly where they're supposed to be. There we go. Table's going up. Yeah, like these two bales, look at that. They should just lay them down nicely every single time. But of course they don't. Let's grab this bale right here too. Technically, I think in real life what would happen is in that case you'd probably have to get out of the tractor and put the bale, set the bale up properly, but in this game it doesn't make a difference. There we go. Got that one. So we have 49 bales, so we're gonna take what? 3-4 loads, I guess, technically. Somewhere in that area. I'm curious to see how much this is going to net us, actually. There we go. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what we actually make from this. Because we were making, I guess, a couple thousand from the straw bales. So it'll be kind of cool to see how much we make from this. Which, I don't know, I'm kind of curious about. We need one more. We'll grab this one that's right in front of us, right in the way, turning sideways. And then we'll sell it and see how much we make. There we go. Alright. What does the survey say? I'll meet you back at the high school. Alright, just coming into the high school now, and, or the sell point I should say, and let's see how much we make. At the door, get into unloading position, and what does the survey say? So we have 6,600. 6,600 and whoa! Talk about OP. Yikes! Not yikes. Awesome, but that's a lot more than I thought we were gonna make. Wow. All right. I guess we found another way of making some money. That's not a bad thing. Holy smokes! I never realized it was that much. The strange thing is we're on hard too. That's why I was like, that seems like an awful lot. Excellent. All right, folks. So what I'll do is I will collect the rest of those bales off camera because you've seen me do that before, and we'll come back next episode and we'll see what we're going to do next. So let me know what you would like to see in the next episode, or in the future, I should say, and we will go from there. So let's just stop at the gas station here, where it's not a Petro Canada. This is an American map. Quick stop. It's a quick stop. Sure. that works for me. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2015 coming at you from Valley East, USA. And if you enjoyed yourself, why don't you go ahead and hit that share button? I'd really appreciate that. Catch you guys later.